a little bit of a side goal I want to set myself is progressively start working towards 115 Slayer so I can start to kill the Magister. I heard that's fantastic money, and Slayer is one of those things I just love to do, so I'm just gonna keep progressively grinding it out, I guess. And I'm not 100% sure if I have anything in this chest in here, but let's search it. Oh, cool. Free 5 mil, I'll take that. All right, let's get it. So basically with this method, I've got 2 types of healing. I've got my blood necklace and as well as my vampirism aura. But in addition to that, I've also got the passive effect on the Saradomin God Sword. So every hit, basically, it's healing me, which will allow me to just kind of stay here and auto attack these until they're dead. Pretty easy. I'm going to clarify that a little bit. It has a 25% chance of activating on a successful hit, healing 3% of my maximum life points and recovering 3% of my prayer points with each successful hit. So basically a quarter of the time it heals me and restores my prayer. So I can basically just sit here. It's untradeable though, so you've got to be willing to lose a Saradomin God Sword, but they're like 7 or 8 mil. Also, if I'm being honest, I really wanted to do Slayer just to try to test out the new area loot because it's OP as hell. So we ended up getting 1 key to the crossing, which is totally fine. Those are like, I don't know, 699k, but I really want to see what's in the chest. All right, so we made like 1.5 mil. Yeah, okay. So that was like a 2 mil task. I can't hate it. I can't be mad at it. I also forgot to grab my drop enhancers for this. I remembered that like close to the end, but whatever. Abyssal Demons and Strike Worms. I'm going Abyssal Demons 10 times out of 10. Let's go do that. Gonna grab our free contract right away. Oh my god, I actually found a world. What is happening right now? This is unheard of. All right, 290 Abyssal Demons. Let's go. If you don't have Death Note Relic, Abyssal Demons is so much better now. I can just sit here and click on the things that I want every like 2 minutes. So nice. Well, that was super quick. I was like looking away from my screen for like 4 seconds and task over, but there we go. Let's get out of here and let somebody else use the room. Abyssal Demons are just so chill. Like they're not great money or anything, but you just kind of get to relax and not pay attention whatsoever. So I'm all about that AFK life if you haven't noticed by now. I'm really freaking lazy. I also got a clue scroll from that task, so I should probably check how many of those I have in the bank because that could be pretty good money too. Oh, look at that. Free 222k from the contract. Boys, we have made it. Oh my god, I have 24 hard clue scrolls in the bank. I've actually got a decent amount of the collection log out of the way so far. 66 pieces out of 118. Maybe I should do those 24 clue scrolls. That's 100% one of my quickest kills I've ever done solo. I'm actually pretty proud of that, I'm not gonna lie. So I realized that this has been mostly PVM content so far, so I kind of want to get back to the original idea a little bit. So I'm going to be doing some flipping intermittently in this episode as well. And I figured out that Sailfish Soups right now have about a 1k margin, so I'm just going to try and test out 2,000 of them. It'll be a quick 2 mil if I can pull it off. We'll see how quickly they buy. We did a quick little Armadillo page flip. That went pretty well. I managed to get ourselves just shy of a mil. What is that, like 900k? So I will take that. Also, our Sailfish Soups stopped buying, so we're just gonna cash out on that, get our money back, and I'm gonna probably try to flip more god pages, to be honest. I've also decided to start doing Bloodwood runs every like 6 hours or so. I managed to get myself the Supreme Lumberjack aura. I wasn't able to afford like the top tier one. I think it's the legendary, but even still, this should be able to net me a decent amount of profit. I do need to get the crystal hatchet with all of the perks on it, but even still, at this money, at this level, it's pretty decent money. Well, that run, I just got slightly over 300 bolts out of it, but that's totally fine. It only took me like 5 minutes to do, so it'll just be a part of my daily thing. Cool. All right, so we had some pretty successful Armadillo page flips. I still have to do page 4s, but we bought the page 2s for 16.2, sold them for 16.8, so that was a free 600k. I know the margin on that's pretty low, but whatever. And then for the page 3, we actually only managed to buy 8 of them, but we made 1.3 mil on those, so that's pretty decent. I also found out that beaver pouches have like a 1500 GP margin. I'm gonna try those, but they're buying super slowly. I've only managed to get like 500 of them so far, so maybe I'll move on. And the Sailfish Soups, as I expected, are selling pretty slowly, so I'll just let those sell out, I guess. All right, there's another task good to go. I'm about to go do myself another Soul Devours task, but my Sailfish Soup sold, thank you very much, and my Armadillo page 4s have managed to sell, and we actually made about Yeah, we just made 2.1 mil off of that flip. The margins on those are actually kind of crazy. And then in the sailfish soup, we ended up making like 1.3 mil. So not a huge deal, but just passive money that I'm not doing anyway. And the beaver pouches are slowly selling. That'll be another 1.5 mil, but I'm gonna see if I can find another item to flip before I go do this task. Okay, this time I definitely didn't forget to bring my drop enhancers, so hopefully we get a couple more vital sparks than we did last time. Wait, I just got a Khopesh? Okay. All right, as always, let's go check the chest. That was actually like a 5 mil task with all the vital sparks I just got. Oh my god. So during one of my live streams, I had the opportunity to get absolutely carried by my boy Duoscape. If you haven't yet, check out the link in the description. His channel's over there. This guy is fan-freaking-tastic at ROTS. We were trying to get a little bit of a team together on stream, and Duoscape volunteered. We were also joined by Eric Wade. He has been streaming lately as well, which you can find his link down in the description, and my buddy Lai. And we went to ROTS for, I think it was a full hour, and I rode around on Duoscape's back, and it was a super good time, and ROTS is just fantastic money, and really I don't have enough good things to say about it, because it's absolutely fantastic. Like, I enjoyed every bit of this. Of course, I was getting carried super hard as normal, but, I mean, he said in his video that I did pretty good, so, like, I'm kind of proud of myself for that, and just let me have this victory, please.
Wow.
To the first kill?
Yeah. God bless. These are yours.
Oh god, that's a huge stack of bolts. Holy crap. That's a good hour. 13.6 mil. I'll take that.
Oh yeah.
And we got ourselves an ascension task. I love Capsarius so much. Let's go just sit in my dungeon in AFK. I'm gonna be really stupid, but I really want to see what killing living wyverns is like in Legacy. I'm on a huge Legacy kick lately, and I really don't know why. It really doesn't seem so bad so far, to be quite honest. I don't know if I'll do the whole task like this, but it's kind of nice. They don't seem to die really that much more slowly. Hey, and I got a raptor key. I don't think I've ever actually had that before. A raptor key piece. I'll have to look into that. I've never gotten that. Yeah, all right, I stopped using it. It's super slow. It's really nice and like AFK, but I don't know that I would recommend doing it unless you're like solely Legacy. All right, there's another wyvern task done. Honestly, I really enjoy wyvern tasks. They consume a lot of supplies, like food and stuff, but at the end of the day, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. So I got a black dragon task here. I kind of want to go to QBD. I don't know. I think I'm going to go to QBD. I'm probably not going to do the full 100. I'll probably split it between ED2 and QBD, but all right, so I'm going to give you a quick tip just in case you didn't know. This is actually the easiest way to kill the Blackstone Dragon is just to die inside of the instance and wait for your duo partner to kill it. But in all honesty, if you didn't know, you can come back after you die, and if your teammate finishes the kill, you get loot as well, which is what I end up doing about 90% of the time. See, and just like that, I get Hydrix bolt tips. Oh, well, they went into my loot chest. Rip. Oof, that's a 4 mil chest right there already. All right, let's get those big loots. Oh, come on. Hi, this is me in editing. I just want to let you know I was incredibly salty right here. Oh my god, I was so mad. Hey, I lived. Wow, 1 energy. Yeah, I hate this. 1 energy. God, I hate this. So then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go try to do some QBD. Like, I'm really into the idea of setting PBs now, especially with my new Essence of Finality Dark Bow spec. But I'm like super rusty at QBD for whatever reason, and I just wasn't able to get a PB, which is kind of surprising. But it's something I want to progressively work towards because the idea of getting like a really fast QBD kill for me for some reason is just like really cool. Plus, like, she also spams out 500k drops. It's kind of insane. Absolutely raining keys right now. I've had 3 in like 20 kills. Yeehaw, go. So we got, how many keys to the crossing did we end up getting right there? 6 keys. And then I just pulled all these out of the chest, all the vital sparks, but we did end up getting 9 of them that task. That was 6 mil. Holy crap, money. All right, so that's all I was able to manage to squeeze in about, I don't know, roughly 2 days or so of mostly Slayer. This is currently the loot tab we're rocking, and to be quite honest, I love how this thing looks. I am not gonna sell it this episode because I want to make it all nice and pretty. Plus, I don't think that I could afford the offhand Ascension yet, so there's no point. Also, I'm debating instead of going for the offhand Ascension to go for the Scythe and start working towards trimmed masterwork instead. But let me know what you guys think down below, because as I'm trying to work out 115 Slayer, I found myself needing a good melee setup quite a bit, and I really don't have it yet, especially a good melee AoE weapon. All right, so for the first price check of this loot tab, we are looking at 66 mil. Holy crap. We've got onyx bolts in there. That's pretty good. 21 mil in onyx dust. Is that for real? That's insane. And then another 9 mil in vital sparks. Okay. And on the second price check, we're looking at 36 mil. So basically this is about 100 mil loot tab so far. I think this is split between 2 episodes. We've got the 13 mil in malevolent energies from when we did the ROTS kills. That was super fun. If you ever have somebody that invites you to ROTS, 100% go. But other than that, not too much. We've got some keys to the crossing, and that's basically it for this loot tab. So yeah, we're rocking about 100 mil so far. Slayer is going fantastic. We got 1.2 mil XP this episode. I've really been trying to concentrate on like the more profitable tasks, so that's good. But other than that, that's what we're working with. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Let me know down below what you think. Should I buy the offhand ascension crossbow or try to focus in on maybe getting a scythe and work towards trim masterwork instead to kind of round out my gear tab just a little bit? I've been toying with the idea of selling the Inquisitor staff since I really get to use it absolutely nowhere because mage really isn't good at this current state in the game, but who knows, maybe someday that'll change and it'll be cool if I have it. I'm not quite sure, so let me know what you think. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Have yourselves a good rest of your day. Goodbye.